Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The current price of BTC is 33,000 US dollars, and the rest to 41,000 US dollars is still very on as far as BTC is concerned, and that is precisely what we are going to be talking about as far as the Bitcoin technical analysis is concerned. And after that, we're also going to look at a few coins like Axie Infinity AX token, which has been performing very well. And on this one, I'm purely pissed off when it comes to this particular cryptocurrency, because I've been trading this particular cryptocurrency since it was like around $5, $6, and at $16 I kinda took my profits and I was waiting for a pullback, but god damn it, the price just kept on going up and up and up, and today we reached as high as $23. So ladies and gentlemen, I did lose some profit, but anyways, I am still happy, and I'm still overwhelmed by the amount of profit that I generated from trading Axie Infinity. But hey, there is always going to be like a better opportunity out there. You guys already know my type of trading strategy: minimize your risks and maximize your profits. So we don't really know when the correction is going to come as far as Axie Infinity is concerned, and it might come anytime. So if you look at the past 14 days, this particular cryptocurrency has done a 4x, a 402% price increment, which is absolutely ridiculous if you would ask me. Now that is absolutely mind-blowing, especially due to the fact that BTC is having this sort of stagnant phase, if we can put it that way. So besides Axie Infinity, we're also going to talk about a very good coin that I talked about last time. So if you guys are part of my YouTube channel, right, I gave you a heads up as far as my Defi Dpet is concerned, because if you guys kind of missed Axie Infinity, I'm telling you, man, you need to jump onto my Defi pet. Of course, not financial advice, because this particular cryptocurrency is listed on a decentralized exchange, and you know what that really means. It really means that there isn't a lot of accountability when it comes to rug pulling or basically getting hacked, because it is a type of project where investors could potentially lose a whole lot of money because there is less accountability. But for example, when it comes to Axie Infinity is listed on Binance, and you guys already know Binance is sort of the legitest, or rather the most legit exchange when it comes to cryptocurrencies. But with my Defi pet, there is some sort of uncertainty due to the fact that we might not know. But if you take a look at this, right, come on, ladies and gentlemen, my previous video gave you a heads up, and we are still very undervalued because this is only a 50 million market cap. And if you take a look at Axie Infinity, right, Axie Infinity is 969 million US dollars. So my Defi pet and Axie Infinity are all play to earn type of cryptocurrencies, and these are the cryptocurrencies that people seem to be gravitating towards, and it has got a huge potential upside. So on this one, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on it, and you guys are obviously going to be kept in the loop. So for the past 14 days, right, it has done a 669%. Woo-wee! Woo! Now that's some beyond 10x type of trading type of stuff, man. That's some crazy type of trajectory due to the fact that we are in a bear market, kinda in a bear market. So these are the things that I really sort of get mesmerized by, the level of due diligence that I am able to like bring forth to the table. Because remember, a few years ago, I brought to you the Binance coin when the Binance coin was like less than $3. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are legends. We are legit. So if you guys want proof, just go to my YouTube channel, type Binance coin, and you're going to see the video reviews when the price of Binance was less than $3. So I have an eye for these cryptocurrencies, man. Even PancakeSwap, Bakery Swap, we sort of identified that those particular cryptocurrencies were going to be the next biggest things. And right about now, history is about to repeat itself. Anyway, let me not get overwhelmed. Let's talk about Uniswap. Ooh, Uniswap. Don't even talk about Uniswap, man. We've been in Uniswap ever since the token dropped. Oh, come on, man. We are legends. So welcome if you guys are watching my live stream. For you guys who are going to be watching a little bit later, turn on post notifications. Do not ever miss any of my episodes because I'm always bringing you the hit. So what are you guys talking about on my YouTube channel? Yeah, so I have a little bit of taking a look at what's happening here with me live and direct, and Kazi Kinara, finally you are part of the live stream. I usually see your comments and you've been very supportive, and I really appreciate all the support that you have been giving me, and I am so grateful to have you on my YouTube channel. So yep, I am in the business right now, and it looks like, come on guys, we've got some amazing trade setups that are going to happen. So since our last conversation, right, we did identify a few things. Okay, now I've been expecting this 41,000 pump to happen for like the longest period of time, and you guys are probably tired of me talking about 41,000 US dollars, but trust, it is definitely going to happen. It is definitely going to happen, and we are definitely going to go there. However, the markets have to do their thing, okay? And let me also give you like one very important nugget for today. Now, this is some top level type of trading, okay? What I've been discovering is using a time frame such as the 3-day time frame is going to allow you to have a lot of patience and precision. So I'm all about trading. I'm all about maximizing your profits and minimizing your risks, and I'm all about technical analysis. Okay, so one thing that I discovered is sometimes we really sort of give up, and then the price just sort of performs or rather does the thing that we were anticipating it to do. But sometimes when you're waiting, you're like, oh my god, is this ever going to happen? Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am beginning to create stuff in my head, and I am sort of looking at different data points. But one thing that I can tell you is you need to use the 3-day chart for precision. So if you take a look at the 3-day chart for precision, right, obviously all these times we have been sort of early, and we've been expecting the price to go to 41,000 even before a few things happen, especially on the 3-day chart. Now the 3-day chart is beginning to grind itself, and it is now about to do some crazy stuff as far as propelling the price to go towards the upside. We are finally getting there, and one thing that I can show you right now is, let's take a look at the simplest indicator of all, the MACD. Take a look at the MACD. The MACD just gave us a bullish divergence on the 3-day time frame. The 3-day time frame has just been ignited. Okay, now let's take a look at vice versa of what happened. Here we had like a bearish cross, right? Like when the 3-day gave us this particular bearish cross right over here. So let me use the vertical line to show what I'm talking about right here. Okay, take a look at what happened to the price of BTC. Okay, it didn't take that longer period of time frame, in order for it to like officially get very bearish. Okay, but of course it did take some time. We officially got a bearish cross on the 3-day MACD on the 20th of May, but the significant drop happened about 51 days later, which is absolutely crazy. And we had this particular price drop here. Okay, so it took a while for the price to kind of do its thing, but we got a heads up on the 3-day time frame on the 20th of March, and the drop kind of happened on 10th May right over there. So the thing that I'm trying to let you guys know is sometimes these things, even though you might get a sign, right, you might get a prediction in terms of momentum, uh it does take a little bit of time, and this is one of the reasons why we could potentially experience this bullish sort of price projection a little bit later. However, there's going to be a time where we are going to have explosive moves, and right about now I'm giving you a heads up. The momentum is absolutely building up as far as BTC is concerned. Take a look at this 3-day MACD bullish cross, and we are beginning to build the momentum. We are beginning to plot these bullish green bars once more. And the most bullish thing about this particular MACD is we are at the negative version or side of the MACD. We are below the sort of zero threshold right over here. And if we had to go way back, right, way back in time, before the pump happened last year, right, we were above it. Now imagine the amount of price pump we are going to experience when the MACD is sort of at the bottom, and it sort of creates this bullish divergence on the 3-day. However, let me just be frank, and very honest with you guys. It's going to be a very volatile type of situation. So this is one of the reasons why I really encourage you to sort of stay away from a lot of excessive leverage trading. Stay away from leverage trading. Just trade spot, because you are definitely going to be chopped up. Okay, so now that you guys understand what I'm looking at right now, let's back up a little bit. Now let's go to the daily time frame. The daily time frame is giving us very good divergences as well. This is the RSI. So if you take a look at the RSI, right, we are having a bullish divergence where we are seeing the prices sort of drop towards the downside. They are slanting in the downside version of the chart, right, while the RSI and all these momentum indicators are showing an increase in momentum. Now that is a divergence, and having a bullish divergence on the daily time frame is absolutely powerful. However, this is some other metrics that we can sort of use to sort of build our position. But one bearish thing happened. Okay, I really want the price of BTC to stay above 33,300. If the price can stay above 33,300, and we consistently, especially on the 3-day time frame, if we consistently trade above 33,300 and we form a doji candle on the 3-day time frame, I'm telling you, it's going to be game over. It's going to be game over. We're going to experience that explosive price pump that I was talking about, and we are going to see the price go to 41,000 US dollars. So now let's take a look at what the retail traders are doing. Let's take a look at what everybody else is doing. Your grandma, your mom, your neighbor, and everybody else. If we take a look at the funding rate of BTC, we are at minus 0.0118%. Okay, and everybody is short right now. Okay, and if you take a look at what has been happening ever since the price has been back in this particular range, because officially we are back in this accumulation type of range, the dumps are not really excessive. The dumps are not really as nasty as they were. And take a look at this. We did end up dropping, right? We sort of formed a lower low in comparison to where we ended up dropping from this particular drop, and then we kind of bounced, and then we sort of pushed lower than this particular low. So even though we had stop losses being triggered here, right, the dump wasn't really as nasty and as bad as people were expecting. But if you take a look at the funding rate, right, the funding rate is absolutely ridiculous, because the last time we had this crazy minus 0.028% funding rate, right, we obviously had, or rather saw, a very dramatic price pump towards the upside. So we could continue having a negative funding rate, and we could have like a slight push towards the bottom. If the price is going to drop to 31,571 and below, right, we are definitely going to see how people are going to react to that. However, whatever happens, build your position. Build your position for that particular price pump towards 41,000, 42,000 etc. So do not even get shaken. You guys just flip it. Buy when the price is at the bottom, sell it when it gets exhausted. Keep on doing this, rinse and repeat. Right about now, we don't really have anything to worry about. Okay, we don't really have anything significant or major to worry about because we are seeing these patterns play out, and we are seeing contrarian sort of signals that we usually use in order for us to have an advantage. Because when it comes to trading, right, it's all about having an advantage over the flock. By the time people realize that this thing is absolutely bullish, right, you guys have already bought your positions. You guys are just waiting for the price to sort of do its thing so that you can cash out and just basically go to the bank and just withdraw your money because you are seeing what everybody else is not doing. Of course, you don't really have to wishfully trade, right? Like when it comes to these things, right, I'm seeing things that are happening and I'm looking in directions where nobody else is looking. Okay, so that's the thing. We did the same when it comes to selling at 61,000 US dollars. We were getting out of scaling out of position all this time around. We were just sort of taking profits under that time, and by the time this particular drop came, everybody got caught by surprise and everybody didn't react. So this time around, we're doing the same, and we are sort of playing with the Wyckoff theory, where we could potentially see this particular trading setup to play out. It's going to play out, but it's going to be mentally frustrating for a lot of you because by the end of it, or by the time it gets to sort of play out, a lot of people are going to be mentally exhausted, and this is what really differentiates successful traders from mediocre traders. So you don't want to be a mediocre trader. You need to be very patient. You need to see the game for what it is, for basically what it is. Okay, yeah, so what else can we talk about? Okay, so let's talk about the slanting resistance that I talked about in my previous episode. So yeah, this slanting resistance that we kind of projected, right? So ever since we've been around this particular area, we've been getting rejected. All right, and last time, right, we ended up getting rejected as well, which is absolutely it's all right. Okay, yeah, we did get rejected. Yeah, so we ended up dropping, and now we're getting back up. Okay, and for the past 12 hours, right, we had this bullish situation happening. Okay, so right now I'm actually on the 12-hour time frame, and we sort of created this dragonfly doji, which is absolutely bullish. So right about now, I'm just waiting for another re-entry because I believe the price could potentially drop to around 32,300. Like this particular area is going to be a very good reload zone. Okay, between 31,900 to about 32,200. This is going to be like a very good area to sort of reload and sort of expect the price to push towards the upside. So I'm definitely going to be seeing what's going to happen. However, if we look at the smaller time frame, right, we did obviously experience a swing failure pattern right here on the 4-hourly. If you take a look at the 4-hourly, right, ever since we kind of pumped right over here, we had an exhaustion, and remember this particular area, the 33,300, which is our crucial support, right? It really seems like we are now beginning to sort of use it as resistance. So this is one of the reasons why I'm very uncomfortable when it comes to trading anything below 33,300, because I'm looking forward to the price of BTC regaining this particular momentum and consistently staying above 33,300. If the price goes above 33,300 and uses it as support, especially on the 3-day time frame, the 3-day time frame has to hold. So last times, right, the mistakes that I made is I was using the daily to use it as support. All right, so if you take a look at the daily time frame here, right, we did close above 33,300, but the daily time frame is not really a very significant time frame. So it is very important to develop your patience. So this is one of the reasons why if you see the price of BTC use 33,300 and stay above it on the 3-day time frame, You flip over to the 3-day time frame, and if we stay above it on the 33,300 on the 3-day time frame, you know it's game time. You know 41,000 US dollars is about to happen. So that's definitely the what I'm looking forward to. So from now on, I'm most likely going to be heavily relying on the 3-day time frame, because the 3-day time frame is absolutely one of the most reliable time frames that you can really project your trades and sort of use it as your max time frame, because if you're using your daily as a time frame, right, then you can easily use the 4 hourly and the 1 hourly and the 15 minutes to sort of finesse your trades and just basically be a beast about it. So anyway, I really hope that you guys understand. Yeah, so who else is watching? So Fortis says, hey man, thanks for the content. Any hope for ZIL in the near future? So ZIL and a lot of these alternative cryptocurrencies are definitely going to perform very well, but as long as BTC is still facing a lot of trouble, a lot of resistance, a lot of uncertainty, they're not really going to do much, because they are also in their cycle and phases. However, I really believe that Zilliqa and most of the top cryptocurrencies are going to sort of resume as soon as BTC does its thing. So this is one of the reasons why I'm even concentrating on BTC, because when we've got the BTC blueprint, right, we could equally make money and gains using altcoins effortlessly, if you know what I mean. So this is one of the reasons why you definitely need to keep an eye on BTC, because everything is directly correlated to BTC. So yes, Zilliqa, Cardano, Ethereum, and all your favorite altcoins are going to resume pumping as soon as BTC does its thing, because it's all interconnected, if I can put it that way. So Tony Black says, this is useful. My portfolio has been growing ever since I located your YouTube channel. Thanks a lot. Now that's what I love hearing. That's my main goal and my purpose here. I want you to become better traders. I want you to take advantage of the volatility, because volatility is your friend. This is money right over here. That is money, and this is a whole lot of money. So embrace volatility. You guys already know the blueprint. You guys already know the game. So all you gotta do is use the volatility to sort of increase your portfolio, because by the end of it all, if you just keep on holding, you're not going to be doing much. You're going to be losing opportunities. Okay, there are situations where you need to just hold your cryptocurrencies. Like for example, when you buy the dip like this, it's effortless to sort of just hold and write it out. But there are situations where the price is kinda in a range, and it is sort of like bouncing between two certain points. It is sort of limited in terms of what it can do. So the best thing that you can do in that particular, or rather during that particular phase, is to take advantage of the volatility and build your portfolio. So yeah, big shout out to you Tony Black. Congratulations, and I'm really happy that you are definitely improving and increasing your cryptocurrency portfolio. So Kazi Kinara says, up or down, we making money. My longs hitting since this AM at 31,700. Now that's precision. You got in at 31,700. Wow, that was some crazy sniper type of trading. That was a very great trade, by the way. Yeah, big shout out to you, Kazi Kinara, for taking that particular 31,700. And if let's take a look at that. So basically, Kazi Kinara got in around these particular levels. Now, if you take about, if those are the types of precisions that I'm talking about, okay? So if you guys did end up did watch my previous episode, right, we did talk about this particular last point of resistance, the green line. I think it's from my previous episode, and this is basically where we ended up bouncing from. So that was a very good sniper trade. So I really hope that you kind of took your profits, or you are practicing safe trading by either utilizing a stop loss right up here, because we've got this situation where we're going to slightly drop, and then perhaps if the bullishness is going to continue, then we can pick up. So I really hope that you're going to sort of, or rather you already took some profits off of the table, and hoping for the next move. Because it's not really going to be like an easy push up, especially due to the fact that this particular area could potentially be a very sophisticated area to suppress and just get right back up above, because we've been using it as support for a very long period of time, and it could potentially be some crazy resistance. And this is one of the reasons why I would really love the 3-day chart to sort of the 3-day time frame to sort of start using it as support, and that would be very bullish. So yeah, in terms of Uniswap, $17 is going down because BTC has begun slightly correcting, and everything else is just like we talked about. It's just that sometimes some of these altcoins are going to be outliers. Some of these altcoins are going to sort of outperform cryptocurrencies, and they're going to be like very unique and very special because there are like those few coins that have like a lot of or rather special momentum and action going through, uh but for the majority of cryptocurrencies, right, a lot of them are probably down and they are probably correcting just like BTC. So if we take a look at the best performing cryptocurrencies for the past 24 hours, right, we've got Decentraland, Axie, Engine, and then everything else has been pretty much mediocre. So it's not always where you're going to be getting such amazing trades like Axie Infinity. And one thing that I would love to find out is what is all of a sudden this NFTs, play to earn, and such type of cryptocurrencies like Axie Infinity, why are they sort of getting a lot of attention and a lot of focus? I think one of the reasons is people are getting to realize that you know when we are experiencing a bear market and there isn't a lot of price pumping and price appreciation, valuable cryptocurrencies such as Axie Infinity that allow people to earn money regardless of the market conditions, these are the most valuable ones. So this is one of the reasons why people are playing Axie Infinity and earning money. So to them, it doesn't really matter whether we are experiencing a bear market as the whole, well, cryptocurrencies as a whole. It doesn't really matter because they are still able to generate income. And this is one of the reasons why even people are beginning to like invest in such type of cryptocurrency. So this is one of the reasons why we need to have value based cryptocurrencies and investing in cryptocurrencies that are some sort of all weather type of cryptocurrencies where people gain actual value, where there's actual utility. These are the cryptocurrencies which are going to do very well. So what I'm going to do, you know in the near future, is I'm going to be sort of rearranging my cryptocurrency portfolio, because the game is shifting and the game is changing, and I would rather sort of create my cryptocurrency portfolio based on new trends, okay? Because people are beginning to realize that a lot of these cryptocurrencies don't do anything, So why not invest in something that actually produces value and has utility even in a bear market? So Axie Infinity is an eye opener to the cryptocurrency game and the future and what needs to happen if this particular ecosystem has to evolve. Because I mean, come on, everything is dropping, but Axie Infinity has done like a 4x in the past 2 weeks. That is absolutely ludicrous, and it just shows that value always moves in tandem with utility. Wherever there's utility, wherever people are getting excited to sort of spend their time, because time is money, there's always going to be an inflow of price appreciation and actual value. With that said, it's been your boy Muna, keeping it real simple, keeping it real smooth, and you guys have been absolutely awesome for supporting my YouTube channel. I really hope to be consistent and really be of value to you, because if I give you value, you guys are always going to have my back, and that's what I want to achieve on my YouTube channel. So yeah, spread the word, practice proper risk management, take advantage of the volatility, and remember to always utilize a stop loss. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. You guys have been awesome. Have fun. Talk to you in a few hours, because I'll be back in a few hours.